Welcome to WUFO Power Podcast. What happened? Thank you for joining me today for WUFO's podcast. You know, we're very excited on bringing the podcast to the studios. You know, when I think about WUFO turning 60 years old, you think they started off with an AM station, sun up, sundown. Then they went into an FM. Then we started streaming. So what else could we do but add podcasts? So Coach Muki, we are here. How are you?
I'm great.
Isn't it a good day?
Yeah, it's definitely a great day. We got Thanksgiving coming up, so, you know, I'm very excited.
Hey, and matter of fact, Thanksgiving, you're going to be away. The Bills are going to be playing on Thanksgiving. Are you going to the game?
Hey, we're going to be down dancing on Bourbon Street for Thanksgiving. You know, Bills Mafia style. WUFO will definitely be up in the building.
I like it. Well, you know, we're getting ready for Soulful Christmas, and we're starting out on December the 3rd, which will be here in the corridor. We'll be giving away toys for children. We have Christmas caroling going on. We're going to be doing cookies. You know, I love to see the kids when they get the cookies and then they decorate them themselves. You know, everybody does the ugly sweatshirts. We're going to do t-shirts. We have t-shirts for the children. They're going to be able to decorate them and wear them around the holidays. And then they're going to make their own decorations that they can put on their own Christmas tree. And then we're going to do lighting of the trees. So it is going to be an amazing time in the corridor. First time ever doing turning the corridor into a wonderland.
Right, like a festival.
Winter Wonderland.
Festival of Lights.
Festival of Lights. I like that. Okay.
Gotta bring that back.
Okay, Festival of Lights. So for Christmas, go to power965radio.com for full details on that. So, Coach Muki, what's going on in the sports world?
Well, you know, once again, our Bills had to bounce back from that dreadful loss down in Jacksonville. But, you know, nevertheless, the Bills rose to the occasion. You know, once again, I spoke with Coach McDermott in reference to that and how his team performed. He told me that, you know, he expected, you know, a different team. They did have to fix some things. It looks like, you know, they got them fixed.
They got them fixed?
They took care of the Jets in sound fashion. And, you know, that's what we want to see our Buffalo Bills do.
We do, because you know what? When I was watching the Jacksonville and I'm watching the team and I'm like, wait a minute. And then my husband was like, yo, this team ain't won on American soil, you know, all season. And then we come, you know, so it was just one of them days, you know, we can't beat up on them too bad. Because, you know, we got fans that's gonna love you, but then we got fans will dog you when you don't win too.
Oh man, hey, that's how it is. Bills Mafia, they gonna give it to you straight with no chasing. It's Jacksonville. I said it on you know on our show on Monday night. I'm like, you know, Bills win the Super Bowl. They're gonna be like, but they lost to Jacksonville. You know what I mean? It's no way really to recover from that. But you know, you win the Super Bowl, you recover. But it's still the fact remains. You lost to Jacksonville. We were one of the best teams in the NFL to lose to the worst team in the NFL.
That wasn't good.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we won with Kansas City, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So that was just one of them.
I think they probably suffered from some jet lag. You know, played down to the level of the competition, you could say. But you know, Bills Mafia got on them. Yeah. They responded. You know, they beat up on the Jets 45-17.
They did.
You can check the exclusive interviews in the article on the Power page as we speak. But right now, it's all about, you know, Indianapolis coach this weekend at Highmark. You know, we want to see that energy that we had in New York. You know, even the energy in Jacksonville. We need all of that at Highmark because the Indianapolis coach is a tough opponent. The Bills, you know, played them in the playoffs, and it was a tough game. So, you know, these guys are going to bring their A game, and the Bills need to be consistent at what they did last week.
I like that. Now, you had a chance to stretch WUFO Sports Report. You started out on Sundays from 6 to 7, and then you went Monday night and Wednesday night. So now when I'm listening, I'm seeing you're tying in more of your listeners in the fan base. where they can give their experience on the teams that they love. Not just basketball, not just football, but Little League, tennis, whatever sport is out at that time.
Right.
You cover it.
Yeah, we want to cover everything. You giving me the platform and, to go ahead and extend the sports on Monday nights and Wednesday nights, 10 to 11 p.m. All right, the phone lines are always going to be open. Make sure you hit us up at 716-837-1112. You know what to do. But, with me, I'm a community guy. You know what I mean? And, and WUFO is community driven. So we want to extend that platform for everybody here in the area to, be their voice. Your voice needs to be heard. What team you like, what's going on in the community as far as our youth. You see me, all the time on a Little League circuit, with coaching high school. I had Coach Tyree Parker here from Health Science on Monday. They're embarking on something that's historic right now. I mean, the third Class B championship. They 3 more games. If they win, they could be playing for a state championship. And this program has only been in existence for 5 years. Okay, so, shout out to Health Science Charter Schools for doing an awesome job. 96% graduation rate, too. So
That's
all you
huge.
parents, if you're skeptical about health science and say, they just have athletes, no, they have student athletes there as well because the graduation rates. And they have a player in Addison Copeland who will be attending the University of Pittsburgh on a full scholarship.
Oh, wow.
And he graduates in January. So that's pretty much unheard of to what's happening over there at Health Science Maritime Charter Schools.
I remember when you first brought that coach on the air with you, and he was talking about that program. How he went and kind of recruited kids and brought them in. And now you're saying 5 years, this is where they at already.
5 years, they got 3 championships in 5 years.
That's
right?
amazing.
That's amazing.
For our region.
Right.
So if every school could model that and kind of do that, that would be amazing. Because, we have to do something about our children and what's going on in the school system.
Right.
I'm listening. We went to a town hall meeting and their whole thing was about the kids.
Right.
Kids are bad. Kids is this. Stop labeling our kids. Let's come up with a solution for them. Kids don't want to go to school and just be that.
Right.
Something is going on to make them come with all that much anger.
Yeah, but we got to bridge the gap. When we look at it, we know what's going on in our school system. It's been the same since when I was in high school.
I know.
And these kids now are a little bit more independent.
That's right.
And a whole lot more opinionated on
social media.
Yeah, it gives them that platform. So we have to bridge the gap, and to do that, you have to get guys in that speaks their language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you look at what Health Science done, and a lot of schools, Buffalo Public Schools, they might be envious of that because of the situation. Here it is. They chose the right guy for the job instead of the person that's inside the building. That's another debate.
Yeah.
But we have to get the kids are our future. All right. If we're not investing in the future, there's no social growth, there's no economic growth, and it keeps going on and on. So we have to listen to our kids, and this platform here at WUFO gives them that.
Yeah, and that's what we're known for. In 1961, can you imagine our ancestors when they were so excited to turn on the first urban station in the city of Buffalo? So the music that they were used to hearing on their 8-track tapes, and church ministries and talk shows, and then to able to turn on the dial of 1080 and give the urban community a platform to tune to. Man, every time I come in this building, I just be ready to shout.
Right.
So Coach Muki, a year ago I did my bingo brunch. And what it was for? It was for entrepreneurs. Because people always see me out and they're like, how did you do it? How did you get the station? What did you do? So I was in Atlanta one day and the Lord gave to me, he said, do a bingo brunch. Because one single bingo can't make no noise, but multiple bingos can make a joyful noise, right? So then I designed my own bingos, right? So now this year at our bingo brunch, which is going to happen on December the 4th at the Hyatt Regency, we're going to have 3 people out of the city of Buffalo that started working for a company as an entry-level salespeople, and now they own their companies, right? Unheard of. Unheard of to work for a company and then pique their interest on buying their company. Come on. People of color don't do that. right? Only come on. So you have Daryl Saxon, Thomas T. Edwards Funeral Home. He worked there. Now he owns it. You have Elnisa Banks. She worked at the Challenger. Now she owns it. Yes. You have Sheila L. Brown, myself.
Right.
Worked at WFO. Started in 1986. Man. As an entry-level salesperson and rose to ownership.
Talk about it.
You know, so at the Bagel Brunch, you know, we're going to be talking about it. But what I'm real excited is we have money-making conversation coming with Russian McDonald. This guy, he's on the airways at WFO at 2 a.m. on Saturdays, right? Kind of late, but people who are into their finance, into really making their money work for them, they're going to tune to him. But this guy, he's going to have you on the edge of your seat. Man. Because I'm telling you, he has helped everyone from LeBron James to Oprah Winfrey. Man. This is the type of money he's working with. But no money is too big or too small to show you what you can do with your money. Because you know what? It's all about multiple streams of income. I tell people, stop only having one stream of income. Right. With me, I have fake money when they come to the Bengal Brunch. And I show them, these are all my streams. And I put them, have like a little pocket thing. This is one stream. This is another stream. This is another stream. And then I end with Mr. Brown's stream. Okay? So we keep going on. You know, and that is what it's about. Yeah. We have to know that God has put a talent inside each and every one of us. But are you really using your talent? Yes. Right? So at the Bango Brunch, we're going to talk about it. They can come to WUFO Studios, 143 Broadway, pick up your tickets. $50 for general admission or $65 for VIP. VIP gonna get you special seating. It's gonna get you this amazing swag bag. But most of all, the knowledge you're gonna come home with. Yeah. So, Coach Muki, what can we expect from you tonight on Late Night Sports?
Well, you know, UB's got a pretty big game tonight. The Six Mare definitely going to be on deck. I'm going to be on deck there to root our guys on. We have 30 tickets to give away to student athletes that's going to be attending the game as well. I'm going to have my girl, Mary Margaret Johnson from Channel 4. She's going to chime in and give us an exclusive rundown of what's going on in high school sports this weekend for the regional final. Yes. And, hopefully I can get Coach McDuffie on from Bennett as well. We had Coach Parker on Monday. Bennett is also playing in the regional final as well, representing Western New York. So, hopefully we can get Coach, McDuffie on there. Then also, we obviously going to be talking Bills. We got Josh Allen. We got Coach McDermott, Jordan Poyer, and my man Stefanevsky going to be online tonight.
Wait a minute, you know what? You go to the stadium and, they don't really know that you really somebody. When these players see, they be like, oh, what's up, Coach Muki? Can't be a press conference without Coach Muki. So if they listen to the radio station, they'll hear all those clips. Yeah. So you really go and represent the station very well. And we are really, really grateful for you and what you mean to the station in Late Night Sports.
Well, it's all about respecting the brand. I mean, you giving me a pilot, and I'm driving. I'm on go mode with it, and we're gonna make sure that the whole nation respects this brand.
Amen. And next week when you out of town, we're gonna have some goodies for you. We got these new pens that one side is a pen. Other side is hand sanitizer.
Man, y'all come like
on.
James Bond.
Yeah, right.
We come James Bond. Buffalo always come James Bond with the swag.
Exactly. So you're gonna have a whole bunch of these where you can just be like, hey, listen to me on Late Night Sports. Got the website on there, power965radio.com. So anywhere in the world you can tune to us. But we're excited. We're celebrating 60 years in the industry. As we were talking earlier, our ancestors turned on the radio December the 4th, 1961. It was on a Sunday. So we're going to be doing our 60-year celebration December the 5th because we want to keep in sync with what they did on a Sunday. Something special about a Sunday. So at the Hyatt at 4 o'clock, come on down to the celebration. Listen up today because we're going to be giving away tickets all day long on the air. So listen up for your chance to win tickets for the Bengal Brunch and tickets to the 60-year celebration. I want to leave our audience with this, Coach Muki. God is above you for blessing, below you for support, before you for guidance, behind you for protection, beside you for comfort, inside of you for substance. Because we were talking about our children, and that has really been in my spirit.
Yes.
You know, I've seen in I think it was Illinois, where the men of children, they all got together and they started going into the schools and was like, no, these kids gonna stop showing out. Because it's something different about when a man is in that present. He ain't gonna be doing all that.
Yeah.
So in Buffalo, we need to adopt that and make our men stand up.
Well, you know, I've taught in schools.
Yeah.
You know, so I do see the difference on, you know, a black male teacher in the school. It did dawn on me till somebody brought it to my attention. It's like, yeah, we need more, you know, black males teaching. And I didn't dawn. I looked around. I was like, well, yeah, I am kind of like the only male teacher in there. But yeah, I will welcome that. We need more. We definitely need more educators, you know, of color. You know, so we definitely do. So, you know, whatever is needed on our end, just let me know, give me the information. I'll support that 100%.
All right, well, there we go. Well, I thank you so much for tuning in to WUFO Podcast. You can go to power965radio.com or you can go to SheilaLBrown.com for your tickets for the Bingo Brunch.